YouTube is a strange place. It can be a cesspit of drama and mindless content designed to hook you in and print money for companies. And yet, every so often I get reminded why this platform is different than anything that has ever existed, and anything that ever will. I see videos on par with professional short films. I see creative people awarded for creating gorgeous videos that speak to me. And I see a world that focuses on learning and exploring life itself. In a life that I spend mainly completing monotonous tasks, where hours turn to days, which turn to years, YouTube is a place where I can't help but feel a little optimism. The community here is so vast. Anything you can imagine, there's a group of people that are interested in. Sure, corporations and multi-channel companies have figured out that you can make a ton of money off the site, and of course there are those that love to post all those Family Guy funny moments with Subway Surfers playing beneath it. But if you dig a little bit, if you're willing to risk clicking on a video with less than 1,000 views, you can find some absolute gems. I started thinking about this a few weeks ago when I found a channel called Cursed Judge. One viral video took him from about 80,000 to 140,000 subscribers. But it wasn't the success of that one video that made me fall in love. It was how freeing it felt to watch a 17-minute-long YouTube video start to finish, to let an entire story be created, climax, and end in front of my eyes. YouTube has not sat idly by with the success of social medias like TikTok. Though I deleted that app from my phone, I now find myself watching an endless amount of YouTube Shorts, feeling my attention span dwindle lower and lower. But finding a gorgeously produced video essay, documenting something that I care about deeply, that made me feel like a kid again. It made me feel like I did on December 17th, 2010, when I watched a Minecraft YouTuber named EthosLab begin his Let's Play in a game that would quickly become my favorite of all time. It made me feel like I did when I found Sisyphus55, a grad student creating thought-provoking, philosophical videos with a gorgeous animation style. When I think back on my dreams, my aspirations, they all stem from this site. I don't know if it's because it was the easiest way to research new topics, or if I was just chronically addicted, but over the last decade of my life, this site was my greatest ally in figuring out this strange world we live in. I think people are starting to realize the effects of technology on our social health. Yeah, it's great to gain 1,000 followers on Instagram, but is any of it actually real? Gone are the days of people communicating the way humans are meant to, face to face. And I know, it's rich coming from me. My dream is to create videos, to talk into a little microphone in my tiny apartment. And yet that dream is the reason I feel less alone. I've tried social medias. I've tried streaming, I've tried TikTok, but YouTube is the only place where I feel I can truly create the content I want to, not just for the viewer, but for myself. It's really easy to feel alone nowadays. It's funny, in a world where so much emphasis is on everything happening instantly. Instant gratification, instant messaging. Hell, I can talk to someone 5,000 miles away in real time. Instant everything. In this world of instant everything, we feel more alone than ever. And yet this site is the one exception for me. It's a phenomenon, because it's even less personal than something like Instagram or TikTok. A lot of YouTubers are more like a TV show than an internet personality, and I adore them for it. I've taken a lot of inspiration from Jay Schlatt in the way I like to create content. One of his channels, my personal favorite, The Weekly Slap, has helped me out since the day I found it. In one of his videos, he talks about he doesn't want to give off the feeling like he's your friend. You don't know him, and vice versa. He'd rather you treat his channel like a TV show, tuning in whenever you want and living your life when you don't. I think this is a beautiful way to sum up these feelings that I have. YouTube is literally all about viewer retention. You want to retain everyone to watch your video for longer, and when you don't, you place cards in your videos when people typically start getting bored, with the intention that they'll just move to another one of yours instead of moving to someone else. Jay Schlatt is the antithesis of that. He doesn't really care if you stay around for another. And I believe that that's the most honest thing I've ever seen a YouTuber do. I find solitude in the comments section under obsolete videos. I can connect, if only for a moment, with strangers I've never met and never will, and yet in that split second, when we read what we both wrote, there's a connection realer than I've ever felt in any other social media platform. I'm not encouraging you to stay on YouTube for your entire life. I want you to click off my videos. I want you to share one moment in time with me as I take you back to your childhood, but I want that moment to be fleeting. I want you to reminisce on a game for 5 minutes, and then go spend time with your family or friends or whatever you want to do. Just live your life. Maybe it's a dying website. Maybe people's attention spans are so diminished that we can no longer watch video essays comfortably. But I physically can't do that. I will always be hunting for a new channel to show ideas to me, and to learn from those who have more experience than me. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.